Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the news at 10 p.m. This is Asif Rahman with the news in BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Center.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nuzat Shameen. You just heard the headlines. Now we'll move on to the news in details. The Finance Bill 2018 was passed in the Parliament today. Finance Minister Abul Mal Abdul Muhith moved the bill, which was passed unanimously. Earlier, the sitting of the House resumed this afternoon with Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhry in the chair. Earlier, the budget session began on 5th June and Finance Minister Abul Mal Abdul Muhith placed the biggest ever budget of 4,64,573 crore taka for 2018-2019 fiscal in the Parliament on 7th June. In his budget speech, the Finance Minister mentioned different scenarios of development of the country adopted by the government. Later, a general discussion was held on proposed budget for 2018-2019 fiscal. Members of the Parliament, Cabinet members, whips, opposition leader of the House, Begum Roshan Ershad, and leader of the House and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina participated in the discussion. Taking part in the discussion, they described the budget as pro-people, implementable, time-befitting, which will take the country forward. Taking part in the concluding speech of budget discussion, opposition leader of the House, Begum Roshan Ershad, laid emphasis on increasing allocation in education sector, creating more employment for new generation and expansion of tax net. She thanked the Finance Minister for placing 10 budgets in a row in the Parliament. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, on her concluding speech on the budget, thanked Finance Minister Abul Mal Abdul Muhith for placing 10 budgets sequentially. Taking part in the discussion, the Prime Minister told the House the lifestyle of the common people of the country have actually been changed. She said that earlier they had to request foreign countries to finance budgetary requirements, but now 90% of the development budget is being implemented with country's own finance. The Prime Minister told the House that Bangladesh is a developing country to which country's entire people have contributed. She urged all to take forward the advancement and development of the country further ahead. The sitting of the House will resume in the morning tomorrow. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina put emphasis undertaking a far-reaching plan for improving life and livelihood of the people of the deltaic region of the country. The Premier was addressing a function arranged on the occasion of the presentation of the final draft of the Bangladesh Delta Plan 2100 at the Prime Minister's office this morning. After the meeting, Press Secretary to the Prime Minister Ihsanul Karim briefed reporters. Planning Commissioner member Dr. Shamsul Alam made the PowerPoint presentation on the final draft of the plan. He apprised the Premier of various aspects and benefits of the plan, the Press Secretary said. Stressing on the need for regular dredging of the rivers and reopening the previous river routes, Sheikh Hasina said, the erosion of rivers like the Podda, Jamuna, Meghna and Aryakha is a common phenomena in the country. Pointing at the flood that the country experiences almost every year, she said, there are both advantages and disadvantages of the flood. The Prime Minister also laid stress on changing the places for extracting sand to check river erosion and proper waste management.
Awami League General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir has said BNP is giving false and baseless information regarding the Ghazipur City Corporation polls only to make the polls questionable. He was addressing a press briefing at Awami League President's political office in Dhanmondi this morning. Liberation War Affairs Minister A.K. Muzammal Haq and Awami League central leaders were present on the occasion. Obaidul Qadir said BNP didn't accept the judgment of the people, rather are presenting false and baseless information before the nation. He said a peaceful and fair election was held, keeping harmony among all the candidates. The newly elected mayor of the Ghazipur City Corporation, Jahangir Alam, has pledged to build Ghazipur a modern and clean city. Talking to the Bangladesh television today, he also sought cooperation of all to fulfill his pledge. Expressing gratitude to the people of Ghazipur City Corporation, Jahangir Alam has said he wants to free Ghazipur from traffic jam and waterlogging. Earlier, returning officer Mohammad Rakib Uddin Mondal declared unofficial results of 416 polling centres out of 425, as voting in the 9 centres were postponed due to irregularities. According to the announced results, Awami League mayoral candidate Jahangir Alam got 410 votes, while his arch-rival BNP's Hassan Uddin Sharkar got 197,611 votes.
Health and Family Welfare Minister Mohammad Naseem has said the next general election will be held under Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on time as per the country's constitution. He said this while addressing a seminar as the chief guest at Sirdap Auditorium in the capital today. Bangladesh Heritage Foundation organized the seminar titled Election and Level Playing Field with its chairman Waliur Rahman in the chair, who presented the keynote paper at the seminar. Media Affairs Advisor to the Prime Minister Iqbal Subhan Chaudhry, Chairman of Trinamool BNP Barrister Nazmul Huda, Shirin Akhtar of Jatiyo Samajtantrik Dol, former Dhaka University Vice Chancellor Professor AAMS Arifin Siddiq, cultural personality Piyush Bandyopadhyay, columnist Shubha Singho were present among others. Noting that raising allegation of irregularities in elections is a habit of BNP, Mohammad Naseem urged the party to take part in the elections, deploying strong polling agents in the polling centres to test the level playing field in the election. Chairman of Trinamool BNP, Barrister Huda, said, only Sheikh Hasina can present a free, fair and credible election in the country, as she already has emerged as an uncontroversial leader in the country as well as in the world. Information Minister Hasanul Haq Inu has said that Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has made herself an envoy of development through 10 initiatives, as opposed to Khaleda Zia, who has made herself a symbol of turmoil by terrorism. He said this while speaking as chief guest at a workshop organized by Press Institute of Bangladesh PIB to exchange views about Prime Minister's 10 initiatives with media persons and conscious members of civil society in the capital today. Presided over by PIB Chairman Ghulam Sarwar, Director General of PIB Shah Alamgir, President of Nari Sangbadik Kendro Nasimul Ara Minu, Secretary General of Federal Journalists Union Omar Farouk, Director General of the Directorate of Film and Publications Ishtiaq Hussain, Information Secretary Abdul Malik were also present among others. Hasanul Haq Inu informed that government of Sheikh Hasina does not get scared about transparency and accountability, so they have sanctioned many mass media.
Now, international news. The American Supreme Court has upheld Donald Trump's travel ban targeting several Muslim-majority countries in a significant victory for the administration and a blow to anti-discrimination advocates. Trump hailed the ruling, calling it a tremendous victory for the American people. In a 5-4 ruling handed down yesterday, the court accepted the government's agreement and argument that the ban was within the president's power to craft national security policy. Opponents of the ban have said it has not made the country safer, while signaling out Muslims for unfair treatment and violating constitutional protections against discrimination on religious grounds. Flood and landslides caused by heavy rain over the weekend in Vietnam's northern mountainous provinces have claimed 19 human lives, left 11 local people missing and injured 12 others. The country's Central Steering Committee for the Natural Disaster Prevention and Control announced today. Among the dead, 14 died in landslides and house-collapsed or flash floods in Lai Chong province, and 5 were killed in house collapses in Ha Giang province. The floods and landslides has also destroyed 124 houses and damaged 2,097 others. Rabindra Nazrul Anniversary Festival was celebrated at Officers Club Dhaka in the capital this evening. General Secretary of the club, Muhammad Ibrahim Hussain Khan, gave welcome speech at the function, which was anchored by Director General of Bangladesh Television, S.M. Harun Rashid. Members of the club were present at the function. Later, eminent artists presented Rabindra Sangeet, Nazrul Giti, dance and recitations.
Now news on weather. Light to moderate rainfall is likely to occur at many places across the country during next 7 days as the monsoon is fairly active over Bangladesh. Met Office in its next 24 hours forecast says moderately heavy to heavy rainfall accompanied by temporary gusty wind and lightning flashes is likely to occur at many places including capital city Dhaka. Day and night temperature may remain unchanged in next 7 days. Minimum temperature was recorded 24.3 degrees Celsius in Rangamati today, while the highest temperature was recorded 35.6 degrees Celsius at Nakla in Sherpur. Met Office also